And I'm back with a tarot reading. This is going to be for my Tauruses for the month of November, the Taurus Rising Collective, Taurus Sun, Moon, Venus, and North Node. We're going to pull a full Celtic cross. I'm going to talk about love, career, money. So yeah, let's do it. Let's get into it. I do want to center myself a little bit, so just give me a little bit. All right. Spirit ancestors, guides, allow me to read for the Taurus Collective for the month of November. Align me to the Taurus Collective. What needs to come through? What messages need to come forth for Taurus in the month of November? To hear the messages clearly, protect this reading, only allow messages to come through that are in the Taurus' best interest and for Taurus's highest good. Allow me to pass the messages on with discernment and truth. What's going on for Taurus in the month of November? And last one. All right. 6 of Cups reversed. So we're dealing with emptying out the past in the month of November. Crossing you as the Lovers, getting to know yourself. I want you to be able to see it. Getting to know yourself inside and out, knowing your shadow and making sure that you're choosing the light. Don't get stuck in the past. What is it doing for you, Taurus? Ooh, 3 of Cups reversed as the root. So for some of us are dealing with situations. I'm just seeing Twilight. I'm seeing Edward, Jacob, Bella. So like there could be like a romantic situation that's not going out the way that, or not going the way that you'd like it. Hello. Or it is overindulgence, hanging out with so many people that you're not really giving yourself the attention that you require. At the past, 10 of Swords, for letting the death of an idea evolve, right? We're quieting the mind. We're moving forward from something. At the top of it is the Emperor reversed. Okay, so we're shirking responsibilities. Yeah. Like I said, it feels as though in the month of November, we are releasing our partying habits, or we're releasing something that's blocking us from taking charge in our life, from moving in a way that is responsible. 4 of Pentacles, okay, but we're also building stability. We're building safety and comfort. Yeah, we're learning to hold on to what actually matters, to what brings us that comfort. 6 of Pentacles is the person asking. My Tauruses, this is how you're showing up as the 6 of Pentacles. It's even give and take. We're doing away with imbalance. Yeah, you're doing away with imbalance, Taurus, in the month of November. You're finding what gives to you and giving back to it, and allowing everything else that is depleting you to dissolve in your life. What's you're not seeing? Ooh, okay. But there's still a little bit of anger and resentment towards whatever imbalance is being done away with. Yeah, hot-headedness when it comes to that. Sometimes when we do walk away from a situation, it's easier to walk away in anger than it is in defeat. That's what I heard. And defeat isn't a bad thing, it's surrender. Instead of looking at it as defeat or someone triumphing over you, you're surrendering to the will of the universe. And that will allow your heart to soften a little bit. Hopes and dreams. Oh, you don't know what your hopes and dreams are. There's a listless feeling with this energy. Most likely outcome, 7 of Swords reversed. Yeah. And then Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Temperance card. Seven of Swords reversed is telling me that the energy that you're working with is actually self-destructive energy. We're doing away with our self-destructive energy. We have to watch how we move. We have to watch. And we also have to watch how other people move. You may be coming into an understanding that whatever situation is blocking you, it never meant well for you. It never meant good. So, how are we going to move forward? King of Swords at the bottom. Understanding, being able to see an entire situation for what it is. Spirit ancestors, guides, do I have any advice? Can you give me some advice for my Tauruses in the month of November? High Priestess, follow your intuition. Don't push your voice away. Don't push that voice in the back of your head that knows the truth. Don't push it away. Connect to spirit, connect to your intuition. And even if, because people like to use the word logic like it's a whole thing, like I get it. Things need to make logically sense sometimes, but when it comes to your intuition, even if you don't understand why you're feeling a certain way, why you want to make a certain decision, make it anyway. Do it anyway. Because your body knows better than your brain. Okay? Your heart knows better than your brain. It will lead you in the right direction. Can I get another piece of advice for my Taurus collective for the month of November? Spirit ancestors, guides, what message needs to come through for my Taurus collective for the month of November? Spirit ancestors, guides, what message needs to come through for my Tauruses for the month of November? Whoa. Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. This is all about taking care of the self. Like I said, you're doing some digging, you're doing some inner healing in November. And in order to process it, in order to heal, you have to allow yourself to go through the motions and comfort yourself while you enlighten yourself, while the messages come through, while the understanding seeps in. Make sure that you are taking good care of yourself. Yeah. All right. Can we talk about money? Let's talk about money. Yeah, for Taurus for the month of November. What's going on for my Tauruses in their pockets? What's going on for my Tauruses in their pockets? This is the African American Tarot Strength. Okay. That means money may not be in the best sorts for November, but you're making it through. And strength is all about knowing what you need and doing away with the excess. Tell me more about money for my Tauruses for the month of November. Whoa. 9 of Cups reversed, 7 of Swords. Is there another card that came out? No. Don't overdo it. We're worrying about overindulgence. That's what I see in November. The 7 of Swords is you're treading carefully. And the 9 of Cups reversed is literally about overindulging. So just make sure that you're watching your money. You're not overspending. You're being smart. smart with your money in November. Spirit ancestors, guides, can I get a little bit of advice for Taurus when it comes to their career in the month of November? Spirit ancestors, guides, tell me about Tauruses and their career in the month of November. 8 of Wands reversed. Okay, so something's being put into motion, but it's not actually moving just yet. Tell me more about it. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe you're working on a business of your own in the month of November, and you're getting all the pieces in motion. This can also speak to the adverse, a lot of activity going on around you in November, and having to be clear about what is for you and what's not for you. It's okay to go off on your own in your career at this point in time. It's okay to make a cut. Yeah. Yeah. There's a new direction that is coming up, but you have to make the decision now to commit to that new direction. Talking about work, love, talking about career. All right. Spirit ancestors, guys. Can we dip into the area of love for my Tauruses for the month of November? Spirit ancestors, guys. What's going on for my Tauruses in the area of love for the month of November of 2025? Ooh, 3 of Cups. Okay. I mean, this kind of pulls me back to the earlier message of like, I forget what they call it when there's 3 people involved. A love triangle? They call it a love triangle. So there's that. But this could also just indicate a lot of people being around you and enjoying your freedom, enjoying the company of the people. Tell me more about love for Taurus in the month of November. Whoa! 7 of Pentacles, being patient. 8 of Swords reverse, getting out of your head. Page of Wands, excitement. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be dating if you're single. And if not, maybe you and your partner are going to just be going out a lot. Yeah. If we're single, this is definitely dating energy, but it's dating with intention and it's dating with patience. And if we're in a relationship, then this is about mingling, enjoying yourself, enjoying your partnership. Yeah. Are there any messages, any other messages that need to come forward for my Tauruses? What other messages need to come forward for my Tauruses for the month of November? Ooh. Library, take control of your own narrative. Yeah. We're working through some big stuff. Taurus, doing some shadow work, investing in ourselves. I'm seeing Empress energy for November. I feel like we're multitasking a lot. Yeah, Tauruses, you guys are going to be taking on a lot. So just making sure that you balance that with taking care of the self. I know that you guys love taking care of yourself. So that shouldn't be an issue, but just a reminder. And then what crystal does my Taurus collective need to work with in the month of November? What crystal does my Taurus collective need to work with in the month of November? Ooh, Seraphonite. My mind and spirit are connected with each other and the divine. High Priestess. Remember the divine spark within. Aspire toward enlightenment. Increase mental clarity and intelligence. Improve telepathic communication skills. Don't forget about that Lover's reverse that came out in the beginning. You need to make sure that you are tapping into your divine essence, that you are your own best friend this month, that you are listening to spirit, that you are following the wisdom of the high priestess and knowing that that high priestess is you. Yeah. This is for the entire Taurus collective, no matter how you identify. Um, and I hope that this message reached all who needed to hear it and could offer you a little bit of insight for the upcoming month of November. I'm wishing you well, Taurus. Oh, and don't forget, you belong. Bye. Bye now.